Hello everyone, welcome to Chinese Pinyin. I'm Ella. In this lesson, we will learn the 3 rules of tongue change. In this lesson, we will learn tongue change rule of the third tongue change rule of the character bu, and the tongue change rule of the character yi. Okay, let's begin. Do you know, sometimes the tongue mark above a vowel in a syllable is clearly the third tongue, but it sounds like the second tongue. So why? Actually, in the process of oral communication, we don't pronounce each syllable one by one, but a series of syllables are issued continuously. In this process, between adjacent syllables, their tongues will inevitably affect each other, so that the tongue change happens. There are certain rules of tongue change. Learning and mastering these rules can make our Chinese expression more fluent, natural, and easier to pronounce. First, let's look at the tongue change rule of the third tongue. That is, when 2 third tongue syllables are read in sequence, the first syllable turns into the second tongue. For example, the character 你 and the character 好, both of them have the third tongue. But when they are read together, the third tongue of 你 should be changed into the second tongue in pronunciation. However, when put in the written form, the original tongue mark is kept. Let's look at more examples. The character 可 and the character 乙, both of them have the third tongue. But when read them together, the third tongue of 可 becomes the second tongue, 可以. Similarly, the 2 characters 语 and 法, both of them have the third tongue. When read them together, the third tongue of 语 should also be read into the second tongue, 语法. Then, let's look at the tongue change rule of the character bu. The character bu means no. Its basic tongue is the fourth tongue. When the character bu is followed by a syllable in the first, second, or third tongue, its tongue doesn't change. For example, 不吃, 不行, 不好. When bu is followed by a syllable in the fourth tongue, it changes into the second tongue. For example, 不是, 不看. Finally, let's look at the tongue change rule of the character yi. The character yi means number 1. Its basic tongue is the first tongue, yi. When yi is used alone or in a number, its tongue doesn't change. For example, 第一, 星期一, 1月. When yi is followed by a syllable with the first, second, or third tongue, it changes into the fourth tongue. For example, 一张, 一条, 一种. When yi is followed by a syllable with the fourth tongue, it changes into the second tongue. For example, 一定 and 一块. In the end, let's have a review. In this lesson, we mainly learned the 3 rules of tongue change of Pinyin. They are tongue change rule of the third tongue, tongue change rule of the character bu, and tongue change rule of the character yi. Okay, that's all about the rules of tongue change. In the next lesson, we will learn the last lesson of our Chinese pronunciation course, whole reading syllables. 再见, see you next time.